Hello and welcome. My name's Fiona Marie Ellis, coach, author, mentor and trainer. And for over 10 years, I've been helping people to release, reset and rebuild for an aligned future. Welcome to Activating the Magic Day 13. Today is all about making your wishes come true. So welcome to day 13. I know that it's challenging. I know that for some of you, you're finding this a brand new practice. Maybe you thought you were grateful and now you're discovering there's a whole deeper level to go down. And for some of you, you're finding this really easy and really loving this journey, just amplifying what you are already doing in your daily practice. So however you've got here to day 13, welcome. If this is the first video you're seeing of the Activating the Magic series, please do go back and check out day 1 and begin this process, because the first 12 days of this practice were all about learning the foundation habits of gratitude, learning about the daily practice, building that daily habit of writing our 10 blessings, which you're going to do again today and every day for the remaining. It's getting into the habit of reflecting through our day using the magic rock and remembering the most important or the best thing that happened to us each day. And you'll do that at the end today as well. But everything up until now has been about learning how to remind ourselves to give thanks. And if you've followed along all 12 days up until now, then you've built a really solid foundation. Now it gets to be even more fun, because from today 12 over the next, I think it's about the next 10 days, we are going to use that power, use that foundation to start calling in those blessings. So traditionally in a lot of cultures, they give thanks before the thing happens. In Western culture, especially these days, we tend to give thanks after the thing happens, and even then only on certain occasions. So day 1 to 12 was all about learning to give thanks for the little things, for the food that we eat, for the people that give us services, for the moments of blessing of waking up each and every morning. So in today's practice, it's time to go back to the original list that you wrote on day 0. So before we even got started, it was we were all invited to write a list of desires, of the things we wanted to be, do, have and give by the end of the next 28 days. So our list of desires. So if you haven't done that list, go back and find the original video, day 0. It's in this playlist and in the groups. So make sure you find that and reflect on that, or just read your chapter in the book and come up with your list of desires. Because what we're going to do today is reflect on that list. So if you haven't already done it, that's fine. Write it today. So you're going to ask yourself the question, what do you want the most right now? And what we're going to do, whether you type this up, write it on your phone, write it with a pen and journal, whatever, just get yourself into a beautiful energy, a really grateful space. Get yourself a cup of tea, maybe a bit of sunshine if you can, somewhere quiet if you can. And you're going to list your top 10. So no matter how many you came up with on the first day, now let's clarify it to your top 10 desires. And write thank you 3 times before each one, as though you've already received it. Okay, so I'll give you some examples. There's some beautiful examples in the book. Thank you for your desire, and then fill in the blank. So thank you for the great news that my health is well. Thank you for our dream home, which has everything we wanted down to the last detail. Thank you for the amazing phone call with my family member that has improved our relationship. Thank you for the medical results that show I'm all clear and healthy again. So whatever it is that you are most desiring right now, for the money that showed up, for the unexpected money, for the doubling of our sales, for the innovation in our business, whatever it is that you are desiring, write it down, thank you first, and then the thing, okay? So that's step 1. Now step 2, after you've written down the 10, you're going to do this for each of them. So you find your first one, and using your imagination, answer the following questions in your mind as though you've received each of your top 10 desires already. This is a really powerful trick of goal setting. You've got to see it, and then it'll come into your life. So most people wait till they see it in reality, and then they believe it in their mind. It doesn't work like that. Our external world is a reflection of our internal world. So we must believe it and see it and conceive it in our minds first. Then we will receive it in our physical reality. Okay, and this is just building a really strong muscle around it. So, number one, what emotions did you feel when you received your desire? So imagine that moment. Say your desire is an unexpected windfall of cash or unexpected money. Imagine yourself opening your computer, opening your bank account and seeing the money in there, or going to an ATM and extracting that money from there. So actually see the act of what's happened just after you've received and fulfilled your desire. If it was to get a dream home, see yourself cooking dinner in your dream kitchen. If it's positive test results, see yourself celebrating with the people around you when you have your positive test results, or your healthy test results, whatever version of that is. So what emotions did you feel? Were you happy, excited, ecstatic? Were you thrilled? What emotions did you feel? Step 2 is, who was the first person you told when you received your desire? Because we've talked about magic people and the relationships in our life. The quality of our life is amplified by the people we share it with. So who is the first person that you want to tell that you've received this desire? And how did you tell them? Was it a text? Did you phone them? Did you FaceTime them? Did you show up in person? Did you hold a big sign up the front of their house? Did you bake, if it was a, let's say your desire was to get pregnant, did you bake them a cake that had a coloured centre? What did you do? How did you tell this person? And number 3, what is the first great thing you did when you received your desire? And include as much detail as you can. So if it was unexpected cash, how did you start to spend that money? What did you do? What did you pay off? What did you buy? Like imagine yourself driving the car you just bought, or whatever it happens to be. So step 1, so you're going to write your 10 desires. Then for each of them, you're going to answer those 3 questions. And then you're going to reread the entire lot. So listing your desire and really emphasize the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you, as much as you can, right? The more detail you can put into this and the more you can visualize it happening, the stronger the pull. Like imagine that your visualization is a magnet and it's going to really pull your desire to you. So that feeling of gratitude, if you can see it and you can feel it, it is much more easy for the universe to arrange for that to come to you and arrive in your life right now. And then if you like, I guess the bonus extra, which I actually love, is to create a magic board. We're all got plenty of time at home right now, or a lot of people do. This is a wonderful exercise to do if you've got children at home. Great little exercise is a vision board or a magic board, where you actually take your top 10 desires and sum them up into 1 or 2 images. So say it is a windfall of cash, you're going to show that image that you had, the car that you brought or the house that you brought, you're going to show just a symbolic reference, a symbolism of what it is that you are manifesting. Now, I remember once I loved Verve champagne. Still like it, don't drink so much anymore. But I had seen in a magazine a beautiful Verve picnic set. And I just put it on my vision board. Hadn't actually thought any more about it, but I had this vision board at the end of my bed and it was just in there for ages. And it was a month or 2 months later, someone gave me that Verve kit as my birthday present. And I don't even think they'd seen my vision board, but it was so funny because I had forgotten it was on the board, and I went back and it was exactly the picnic set that I had put on my vision board. So it's just an act of it showing up, and this will start to come in very mysterious ways. Some things you will buy, some things will be a gift, sometimes it'll be a random synchronicity or coincidence and you'll find it given to you, whatever it is. But really be clear about what you put on your magic board. Think about who you are being, what you're doing, what you're having or giving. What are those top 10 desires? It can be from any or all of those categories. And then cut out the pictures. So print them out, cut them out. If you've got access to magazines, just do a cut and paste show. It's a lot of fun. And put it in a place that you see often. Make sure that you write across the top of the board, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really big on the board. Now, ideally you want to put this somewhere you see it every day. So many people make vision boards and then they don't put them up in a prominent place. And this is way more detail in another video that I've got in the Align Future collection. But the power of the vision board is that it's going to make your unconscious associate everything on it with safety. So if it starts to see them enough, it will think that they are safe, and it will filter in those things into your life. So don't create it and shove it in a drawer somewhere. Create it, although that does actually work as well. But do create it and then place it somewhere you get to see it. Placing it on a mirror can be even more powerful, because then you see yourself with the thing. So there's lots of different tips and tricks around creating your vision board. But the most important thing about today is to feel grateful for receiving those things even before they show up physically in your reality. And then it's all just about coming into alignment with those items. So enjoy today's exercise. I'd love to see your vision board. Post a picture below if you're in the private group. I want to see your vision board. Let's make it happen. I know it's an uncertain time, but let's get really excited about what we're going to create by the end of this period of time, how we want to come out of this even stronger over the next 12 months to 5 years as well. Okay, so at the end of the day, make sure that you take your magic rock, find the thing that was the best thing that happened to you today, the thing you are most grateful for, and give all of your thanks and all of your blessings for it. Until we speak, take care of you, take care of others, and take care of the greater good. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.